All right, we have continuing coverage right now of the fireworks explosion in Esparto July 1st that left 7 people dead.
The state fire marshal has now revoked the licenses for the companies and their owners. KCRA 3 investigates. Curtis Ming joining us now. Curtis.
Well, the office of the state fire marshal suspended those licenses a month ago during the investigation, and today the suspensions became permanent. The state revoked the licenses of Kenneth Chi and Craig Cutright, who is a volunteer firefighter, along with their companies, Devastating Pyrotechnics and Black Star Fireworks, saying they broke state fireworks laws, specifically for not filing documents about imports. Also, at some point, the state says fireworks were stolen, but the companies didn't report them as required. And they were also in trouble for not having the required local fire permit for fireworks. We have been reporting Chi was licensed through the state fire marshal, but did not have a federal ATF license or a county permit to store fireworks in Esparto. He called the company a premier fireworks manufacturer, but was not licensed with the state to manufacture them. Today, State Fire Marshal Daniel Berlant told us the company did not properly file paperwork when bringing fireworks in and out of the state.
California law and regulation requires any company that's going to import fireworks into our state and then send them out of our state to provide us notification that those fireworks are coming into the state and let us know what's going to happen with them. Are they illegal in California and they're going to sell them, or are they being exported to another state?
All right, so this involves the licenses, but what about the criminal investigation? Berlant says as they wrap up interviews with witnesses and go through evidence, tips keep coming in. Something we just learned today. Unexploded fireworks remained at the blast site, and the state fire marshal recently served a search warrant to remove those.
We seized them, locking them out of those containers, but with a search warrant, we have now seized them and have been in the process of actually removing them out of Esparto and beginning the disposal process of the undamaged fireworks.
So what happens to those fireworks now? He said CAL FIRE is in charge of getting rid of them as hazardous waste.
Curtis, we know you and of course our investigates team have been following this so closely. What is next in this investigation?
Well, eventually, if they think there is enough evidence, the state fire marshal's office could make arrests and then recommend charges to the DA's office, and it'll be the Yolo County DA's office that would then handle the prosecution.
The people who were killed in this explosion ranged in age from 18 all the way up to 45. Some of them were expecting new babies with their partners. We've heard those stories, and they all, of course, leave behind families who say they will continue to fight for answers. And if you have a tip for KCRA 3 Investigates, you can scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen or email KCRA investigates@kcra.com.